What's up, motherfuckers? Skulls here. And a few days ago, I seen a video showing the broken camera in Black Ops 2 and had a little lag compensation review. You know, how it really works and the lag compared to like the host against the player against player. It was pretty in depth, like 15 minutes, and I watched it all. And the first thing he showed was that if someone is running around a corner to you, of course, they have about a 200 millisecond difference to seeing you. Like, they have a 200 millisecond advantage before you can even see them. And if some of you may know, but the average response time, the average reflexes of a human being is 200 milliseconds before they actually react to what is happening. So basically, before you can even react, you're dead, or you're getting shot at, and then you're gonna be dead. But after seeing that, after like the first 2 minutes, after seeing that, I was shocked. Like, did the developers really release a game that is that bullshit? Did they really design it that dumbfounded? How can it not be? Like, he was on LAN, he wasn't even on multiplayer, he was just split screening, and it was still lag. And how the fuck could the developers not notice that? And just right after that, I was amazed. I was shocked. But then he showed him behind a car. He was prone behind a car. He had the split screen on the other side, obviously. He was prone behind the car. He crouched up so he could kill them. And then once he killed him, he proned right back down. But in the split screen's vision, or in his camera, he didn't even see him. He didn't ever see him. It basically looked like he died by a ghost. And I was shocked. And I tried it myself. I went in a private match. I tried it myself, and it actually works. There is a delay from what somebody sees to what you actually see. It seems like they look directly at the player. You know, they didn't do a split screen test. They just looked at one player on a map, just them, and seeing the responses on the controller. They didn't really look at the responses actually in the game when they're looking at other people, you know, or when the other people are looking at them. It was pretty insane. And they look back to Modern Warfare 2. I don't think he went back to COD 4, but Modern Warfare 2, it was pretty much non-existent. It was still there, but it was very, very minimal, like 50 milliseconds. It was very, very small. But it all started with Black Ops, then Modern Warfare 3, and then Black Ops 2. They all have the same problem with this weird ass camera. And I don't understand how the hell 3 games, and you missed this shit? How the fuck do you not notice that there's a built-in lag? I think somebody said that before with Modern Warfare 3, that there was a built-in lag. It's not really lag compensation on multiplayer, but there's lag compensation in the game that's purposely making you lag. Did they do that on purpose? I never thought of that. Did they really purposely give players 200 millisecond lag? Or is it because it's 200 milliseconds they can't notice it? It's like, if you take all the numbers, I should put the link in the video in the description. I usually don't remember, but maybe you can probably find it. It's just search Black Ops 2 broken cameras. But maybe they did that on purpose, and since it was 200 milliseconds, they couldn't notice it, you know, because our average response or average reflexes is 200 milliseconds. You can't really notice it. It's like whatever numbers that you see in the video, minus it by 200, and that's what they noticed, you know. But still, I mean, you have hundreds of people working on this one fucking game. Yeah, there's different parts of it, but still, it's still Black Ops 2. How the fuck can nobody notice this? Like, wait, dude, come here. Did you see this shit? Am I tripping, or is there a little lag? Like, you must be fucking right. Let's look into it. I mean, you're probably the best fucking developers in the world. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. How the hell could you not make a near perfect game? Not completely perfect, but at least near perfect. I don't understand how can you have these problems? How can you have all these statistics and you still have problems when the game come out. You know, I said the problem before, not on YouTube, but I said it before the game even came out, that they rushed it and they only focused on the features, you know, with the 10-point system and all this other bullshit, you know, like the camos on the people, the guns, and all that dumb shit. They focused on the looks. They focused on the features of what we're gonna see, and they hoped, I bet they hoped, that we wouldn't notice the functionality of the game. And people always said it on YouTube, you know, function over features, and I say the same shit. They better go back to COD 4 days where it's 357, where there's no flinch when you're getting shot at, you know, so you don't have this stupid ass toughness perk. You know, you could really put a new perk in the bitch if you take out fucking flinch. You know, like, we don't care about that shit. We just want to kill people. That's all we want to do, is get in the game, kill for 5 minutes, and we start it over. That's all we want to do. But whatever. I hope the fucking Treyarch people have seen this video. You know, they want to bitch. David Vonderhaar want to bitch about fucking grip to Drifter and shit, talking about it does do something, it does do something, it does this and that. But you ain't updating your fucking game. I mean, it's not your game, but shit, you can tell these motherfuckers like, yo, I'm getting all these tweets about a fucking problem. Maybe you guys should fucking do something. But maybe, like, we're talking to Treyarch, but Activision is like the big boys in this shit. So Treyarch has to like get an okay from Activision to send out a certain update for a certain thing. You know, maybe Activision is telling them like, yo, this game is okay, this game is perfect, you don't need to update that, it's just fine, they tripping, it's their fault. Same thing with they try to blame the connection problems on us. They had a fucking like a tips and tricks article explaining to us how the fuck we should set up our router. Why the fuck do I have to set up my router to have your game work? This should work on the fly. Plug and play. I think there's another word for that. Plug and play, tug and groove. I don't know, whatever. But it should work instantly. I shouldn't have to open certain ports on my router in order for your game to work perfectly. And it still doesn't work. I did it. I did it all. I reset my router like 3 fucking times. And there's still a problem. But whatever. But I think they actually built this game broken. On purpose? It's hard to say. Maybe they did, but you know, they do only have like a year and a half, 2 years exactly, but they don't really work on the next game until like a year and a half, year and 6 months, when the first game, that's the latest game that's out, is already patched up enough. And then they're like, alright, we're done for a second, let's go work on a new game. They don't have that much time, but you can't, how could you miss this shit? I mean, come on, how could you miss the 200 millisecond lag already, and then you add on multiplayer? It's even fucking more of a problem, and more of a lag, and it's fucking annoying. And I don't know why the fuck does it show I have a 4-bar, but it's not really a 4-bar. I'm jittering and shit, jogging and bogging. I'm shooting 8 bullets, but it says I shot 2. I don't understand how you do not fix this. This is your 9th, 10th game, and you still can't fix the lag? I mean, I know it's kind of our fault, because we're host. You dumbasses, I don't know why you gave us host when we have terrible internet, but I'm not going to get into that. Whatever. This is about the broken camera. This is about Treyarch, and they should fix their shit. Let me know what you guys think. Did you ever notice this shit?